The full hearing in the judicial review challenge against the foreign secretary brought on behalf of separatist leader Nnamdi Kanu will take place on Tuesday, November 15, 2022. Politics Nigeria reports that Kanu, a British Nigerian, is the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra IPOB, a proscribed group that calls for sovereignty of Nigeria's southeast region. The challenge brought by Kanu's family relates to the former Foreign Secretary Liz Truss' unwillingness to reach a decisive view that the 55-year-old was a victim of extraordinary rendition and other human rights abuses by the Nigerian government, an approach still maintained by her successor James Cleverly. Despite admissions by the Nigerian government itself damning findings by the United Nations UN Human Rights Council Working Group on Arbitrary Detention and the Nigerian Courts of Appeal, it remains the UK government's position that it simply cannot decide how Kanu was brought to Nigeria in June 2021. What happened to him en route, and whatever he has been detained arbitrarily, and if so, what action the UK should take. Highlighting the importance of the case in a preliminary ruling, Justice Ritchie said the right to life of a British subject as at the center of the judicial review, in which allegations of unlawful rendition and torture are made against the Nigerian government, which allegations at court of appeal level have apparently been upheld by the Nigerian courts. In advance of Tuesday's hearing, Kingsley Kanu, who has brought the challenge on behalf of his brother, said, "I am very pleased that my brother's plight will be heard in the High Court tomorrow and that a British judge will consider whether the Foreign Secretary has acted lawfully to date in refusing to reach a firm view on his extraordinary rendition. The Nigerian courts have shown that they uphold the rule of law and are willing to hold the Nigerian government accountable. I believe the British government must act equally decisively when the serious violations of human rights of British citizens abroad are concerned." Shirin Maka, solicitor at a Bidmas LLP who represents Kanu's family, said on Monday it is possible to understand the position of successive foreign secretaries on this case. They have become mired in a culture of compulsive procrastination in the face of overwhelming evidence of serious human rights abuses, rather than responding in a principled and decisive way and fulfilling the most basic function of state, which is to protect its own citizens from harm. Kanu's family is represented by John Halford and Shirin Maka of Bindmans LLP, together with Charlotte Kiro KC of Blackstone Chambers and Tatiana Eastwell of Doughty Street Chambers. It's a shame to the UK government. Is it now that they are not even the one they are not the one instituting this whole thing? You see the family of Nnamdi Kanu. I can just imagine if Nnamdi Kanu was a US citizen. I think say all this one what they do. Even this man that is not even US citizen, he's just a permanent resident. Showore, his family, his wife and children are the citizens of the country, and we'll see how they stood by him. If not, Showore would have still been languishing in DSS custody. And that was one of the benefits that this man got, Dasuki, because they were at the same time in the same DSS custody. You can imagine if Nnamdi Kanu was a US citizen. All these stories, they wouldn't have, it would have gone beyond this. I don't know why UK is just pussyfooty about this whole thing. They're pussyfooty. Well, this is great news. Darkness never prevail over light, no matter how long it takes. That is a cheering news to the hearts. Good move. God will surely vindicate you, and you shall reign in the presence of government, Nigeria government, in Jesus' name. He has been vindicated. I just pity the people who are using themselves as agents against the work of God. That is it. He has been vindicated. These Nigerian governments are just fooling themselves, especially the presidency. They call themselves, they're just fooling themselves every day by day. Even in their own court, the man is winning them. So it is not even by taking it to British court, but my own complaint about this British is that they are not doing what they are supposed to do. The president came back from UK today after spending 2 weeks. Who know? He has gone to bribe against this case, but no way. The light must shine. The zoo must crumble. These people keep destroying the image of this country as a lawless nation. Yapping nonsense all the time. Make them come release them. Okay, before you, it will happen. It will happen. I pray the undue interest of the British government in trying to keep Nigeria as a country will not play out negative diplomacy in this matter. And that is what they have been doing. Nnamdi Kanu, okay. Okay, I pity some people, yeah, who want to live and die as Nigeria. As for me, God forbid, free Nnamdi Kanu is more than good. His freedom is more than good. Let's all see what will happen. We know that they've been playing to the gallery. The UK government has been playing to the gallery because these things shouldn't have even lasted to this extent, and I've not seen anything they are doing, nothing at all. It's just unfortunate. And like I said, if Nnamdi Kanu was to be a US citizen, no be all these things wey they talk. Nigeria government said for don't know where they did, but because there's this alliance between the Nigerian government and the UK government, that is why this whole thing has lingered to the level at which we are seeing it, which is unreasonable. Honestly, these people are something else because they are gaining from the Nigerian government. They are gaining from the so-called unity of Nigeria at the expense of millions of people, 99% of people. That their expense. They can come and play to the gallery. They can come and do eye service. But Nigerians know what is happening. They themselves, they know what is happening. I don't understand why they cannot just do the needful, but they can quickly come and give a attack here and there. Oh, security alert. They are fond of that. Yeah. Well, they're not the one that are talking about their own citizens, how they need to be secured. So it's the Nnamdi Kanu, not their citizen. God will do what he has to do at the end of the day. So guys, let's know your thoughts on this.